So this is like 3-day old of the layer mash I've been using for this is the textured layer feed. I feel like this one kind of gets like a little off faster. Maybe it just ferments faster, but it does start sprouting and they do like it. And once you get the pellets wet, then the babies can eat it. And then actually after they sprout, the babies think it's really fun too. So start with rinsed buckets. You could even add some yeast if we wanted to, but it does its thing. So I only supposed to be the white Ace ones, which have just completely disappeared. But I usually use 3. They get really heavy, so that's part of why I do it here, because it's in the center, and it doesn't have a bunch of fermenting stuff in the volcano room, and the pigs can't get it or break into a cage for it. So now that I opened it up, ta-da! Oh, I'm open! Probably the volcano room is going to be a better spot. Textured layer feed. And be so heavy. So I usually just do okay, and then your water. And maybe this is another reason. Maybe we could put something in the shed. You know, we could bring the bird stuff over here. It's all good. Anyways, fill them up. See how this brown, it's like has this grayness? None of the other ones are like that. I think it's cumin I'm smelling in here. So right off the bat, you're going to have the pellets softening. They'll be like totally mush by the time I fill the other buckets. And if you put the water level at the right layer, they'll all rise to the top. So for the babies, which I'll continue to care for, I like to use it a little bit fresher, especially this one. But this is already soft enough. There. So, I mean, just even now, it is better for them than unsoaked. Just even having gotten wet. And then this will be fine all day. Today, tomorrow, and the next day, and I usually replace that. Part of the reason I didn't have it soaking over the weekend was because we just had this layer feed, and it's not just the pure grains, but the water helps them to not get it stuck in their crop. It's a lot of feed when it's dry, and then they have to go drink a lot of good water, and just to give them that little head start, adding the water helps a lot. And then the sprouting, once we get the fermentation and the sprouting, we're actually changing the omega-6 and omega-3 ratio to more favor the omega-3s, and we're breaking down the anti-nutrients like tannins. A couple others aren't coming to my morning mind, but it also makes a whole bunch of other enzymes and nutrients available. Now, if we let it sprout all the way, it doesn't have protein anymore. If we let it grow into a little baby sprout, it has very little protein at that point because the plant has already used the stored nutrients. Well, they really like those sprouts too. But in order to have the protein, we kind of get it at this intermediate stage of sprouting where it still has all of the nutrients stored in the seed, and but it has broken down a little bit to be more bioavailable.